Showtime, my friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shogun Zorra and thank you for tuning in. And yeah, today, as you can see in the title, we're talking about Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer potentially getting a movie trilogy. And yeah, as you can see in the title, probably, I'm not a big fan of the idea. In this video, I will talk about why I don't think it's a good idea, and also talking about what they could potentially do with it, how the series would look like, the movie trilogy, what they could do with it, and other options, and how it could turn out. But yeah, let's get started. Yeah, as you can see, there's already been rumors a long time ago, probably already last year, that the final arc of Demon Slayer is going to be a movie trilogy. I didn't believe it at first because I didn't like the idea, but it also was, of course, rumors. I don't believe everything directly. I don't believe anything directly if it's just a rumor. But now it came up again, and it looks that apparently there were some leakers who could see that apparently that they was trying to make a movie trilogy, and it looks more apparent. And I'm like, if that's true, then I don't like the idea. If it's not true, I'd be happy. But yeah. And yeah, I would love to tell you, I don't think it's a good idea. And the thing is with Demon Slayer, especially with the Mugen Train movie that came out in 2020, damn, 4 years ago, that's kind of crazy. It sort of feels like Demon Slayer started a trend of the next arc of an anime should be adapted into a movie. And I feel like Demon Slayer started the trend because after Demon Slayer we see sort of a lot doing this. Of course, Demon Slayer, this was not the first movie to do this. Example, Dragon Ball Super Broly was a continuation of the anime and our story also. And also Konosuba did this. Konosuba movie also adapted after the second season, adapted the next arc into a movie, and then we're now with the third season. But the thing is, like I said, Demon Slayer is not the first one to do this, but sort of started a trend because after that we have so many animes that did this. Example, Jujutsu Kaisen movie Zero, the final arc of the quintuplet series, the quintessential quintuplets, Chainsaw Man, the next arc is going to be a movie, and the Amethyst in Shadow is going to be a movie. I feel like in some sense with Mugen Train it sort of worked because Mugen Train was kind of short, but I will talk about it a bit longer and about later. But yeah, I don't like the idea because anime movie is different than, example, a Marvel movie, right? Because with a Marvel movie, if this releases, example, in America, right, it will come always in few days later and in all local cinemas for everybody to watch because it's a big production. Of course, it costs a lot of money and stuff, but yeah, typically these kind of movies, Marvel movies, will come directly in the cinema, so no, you don't have any problem trying to watch, example, the Avengers back in the days, to watch Avengers because it will be in every cinema. It's so easy. But the thing with anime movies, it's much more harder, and not everyone will have the chance to watch it. Particularly because anime movies it's already hard. They only come in particular countries, not like the Marvel movie, who is almost like every country you can watch it. But the anime movies only come in particular countries. Another problem would be, even if they're shown in particular countries, they're only shown in particular cities, right? That means the chance to watch it gets smaller, and then the chance to watch it in particular cities is going to be much harder because they're also then only shown in particular cinemas, and that is way more harder because I feel like there's some people, in example, in big American cities who live in America, they want to watch the anime movie, but their local cinema don't show it, so they have to maybe actually drive another city just to watch a movie, and that is kind of a big hassle. And particularly anime movies, it takes time, and also it's very long to watch it. Even here in the UK, sometimes it's only in my local cinema. Sometimes I don't have it, so I have to watch a particular cinema, and if I get lucky or go nearby in a different city. Thank goodness it doesn't really have happened to me yet, but you get what I mean. And also the anime movies are only coming up for, if you get lucky, for maybe a week, if you get lucky, or for even 2 days. I remember some anime movie I watched here in the UK was only available for a few days, or like maybe 3 days, or even 1 day. It's so much harder to watch like anime movie, and especially with Demon Slayer, it's going to be problematic if they're going to do a trilogy where you have to catch all the movies in the cinema, and if you can and if you're unlucky, you're not in the available city or cinema or a country, you can't watch it. That's why if it was an anime, it will come in Crunchyroll, Netflix. You could at least stream it and people can watch it and maybe get one subscribe to the subscription for maybe a day and watch it and then go out. And also another problem would be because one problem with anime movies is if the anime movie would come out in Japan, it would take very long to come out internationally. If you have the chance to watch it, like I said, it only shows particular countries, then in particular cities, and then particular cinemas, and only then on particular days if you get lucky. Example, recent animes we have Blue Lock episode of Nagi. The Blue Lock episode of Nagi movie came out this year. In Japan it came out April 19th, and I'm only able to watch it in a few weeks, so on the 3rd of July, meaning I need to wait roughly 3 months to watch the movie. By the time everybody have already watched it and all the leaks and everything's come out. Of course it's an adaptation of, I think, a manga or special of Blue Lock, but you can read it, but I would have liked to watch with everyone else and not seeing all the videos of people recording it, right? Another example, Gundam Seed Freedom. Most of Gundam Seed Freedom came out in January 6th in Japan, and internationally I was only able to watch in the UK on 2 months later, on 23rd of March. I know it's not that bad, but if everyone can already see him in Japan, why can I not see it in a few days or maybe a week later? It would have been much nicer. For example, JJK Zero, who also did a similar thing, came in Japan in December 24th, and then it took roughly 3 months to watch it I had to wait 3 months to watch it in my local cinema on the 8th of March, and that is really annoying. Sometimes you won't be able to watch it at the same time like everybody else in Japan, and it's really unfortunate because Demon Slayer is now a big thing, and of course sort of start like the trend adapting the anime arc into a movie. And the thing is, because Demon Slayer is not as big example as Dragon Ball, because Dragon Ball Super Broly, it only took 1 month to wait from Japan to in my local cinema in the UK. For example, Dragon Ball Super Broly came in 2018, December 14th, but I only had to wait 1 month, and it came out on January 23rd, 2019, so it was not bad. But example, even One Piece, one of the biggest anime of all time, it took example Film Red, Film Red was released August 6th, and it came out in November, meaning it took almost another 3 months. It's going to be unfortunate for people who really want to watch a movie ASAP, but they have to wait multiple months, and there's always, like I said, it's only shown in particular countries, then in particular cities, then in particular movies, only a few days, and then it will take very long time to watch the movie that came out a long time in Japan to potentially come into streaming sites, and it will also take more months, or maybe potentially half a year. That is ridiculous. What I also think about if it's going to be a movie trilogy, it will destroy the momentum that the anime had, right? Because the second season of Demon Slayer was only one year apart from Demon Slayer season 3, and 1 year apart of the Demon Slayer season 4, what we currently have right now. So the momentum of each year waiting for another Demon Slayer season is already there. And in particular with this movie, if it's a movie trilogy, it will take so long to be able to watch all this together. I really would wish it was like an anime, so potentially by next year or even 2 years time, we could watch all the final arc going through. Because example, if let's say it take 1 year, right? 1 year you have to wait for each movie another year, like 2 years, sort of 2 years with 1 year gap. Let's say, so movie 1, let's say comes 2025, 2026, no movie, 2027 comes the second movie, 2028, no movie, and then 2029 you see the final movie. Meaning it would take 5 years to watch all the movie together. 5 years, and meaning Demon Slayer will be by the time, yes, 10 years. On only half of the year was only waiting for the final to be able to watch all the movies, and that's stupid. That shouldn't be the case. And I will tell you, if we get lucky, we will 1 year. It definitely won't be 1 year. It will be probably 2 years. You have to wait between 2 years, and that is freaking annoying. Like I said, example, I don't know if I already mentioned. Example, Fate Stay Night, Heaven's Feel also a movie trilogy, but the thing is, it started out already as a movie series. You didn't have really to watch really the Fate Unlimited Blade Works and the other series and Fate. You didn't really needed to watch it. Of course, it would make better sense, but you didn't really need to watch it to understand Heaven's Fate itself. But going from an anime to a movie, then anime, and then movie again, it's kind of ridiculous. And probably the movie length is probably 1 hour. Because it's a trilogy, I don't think each movie is going to be 2 hours or 2 hours plus, definitely not. I would say a potential 1 hour 30 to 1.5 hours to 2 hours. That's roughly my range, I would say. And yes, the thing is also Mugen Train. Mugen Train was roughly a 2 hour movie and adapted from the manga from chapter 54 to 56, being adapted 14 chapters. 14 chapters, 2 hours. Of course, the added extra stuff made it a bit longer, stretched out. So it's the beautiful movie. I really loved it. But the thing is, the final arc in Demon Slayer, the Infinite Castle, I forgot what it's called, but the final arc of Demon Slayer is from it's going to take place from chapter 137 to chapter 205, probably 206, and there's other things that are extra manga chapters. So meaning 70 chapters. 70. Of course, it's going to be changed because the next episode, when I'm recording, the final episode of the Training Hashira arc, is going to be 1 hour long, and they'll probably already start slowly adapting few things from the start of the final arc. So I cannot 100% say, but again, roughly 70 chapters. If the Mugen Train was 2 hours and adapted only 40 chapters, how long? That's kind of ridiculous. 70 chapters. Of course, they want also probably to make it longer, right? Eat some scenes longer. Don't want to rush it because I don't see also myself in a trilogy. Yeah, the movie must be probably longer than 2 hours because it's kind of ridiculous. They can't fit everything because if the movie is like 2 hours, okay, let's say if the movie was only like 2 hours, right? We have 3 movies, it's 6 hours. It would be less than a 24 episode anime if you combine everything together. The thing is also, a typical anime episode is roughly 2 or 3 chapters, right? And if you say the Demon Slayer arc will be edited into an anime episode, the anime series, let's say it was adapted in a typical anime episode, it would be like almost 24 episodes long. And I don't think so that if they put every 3 chapters into 3 chapters into 1 episode. And I feel like Demon Slayer wants to make the final arc more grand, more better, more crazy, and add additional things to make it stand out. So I don't think even 24 episodes would be enough. But the only way I can see it, how they want to do it, is they would make an anime series. Of course, the anime episodes would be much better because let's say, like I mentioned, if they would have adapted 3 chapters into 1 episode, it would be 24 episodes. But like I said, they won't probably add extra things, make the fights longer and everything, etc. Meaning it would be my personal opinion. I think the anime would be better if they would make it 36 episodes. 36 episodes would be perfect. They could add extra so much stuff. They could add more emotional, more extra scenes. Like I feel like 36 episodes would make perfect sense. And what I think also in 36 episodes, I don't think they will put 36 back to back. But what they could do, what we see in some anime trends, they will split into different parts, but it will come every 2 seasons, right? Every 2 seasons or every 3 seasons, right? Example, if the Demon Slayer first part, 12 episodes would come, example, in the winter season, right? And it would not come, the next 12 episodes would not come, on spring or something, will come in fall, and then another 2 seasons. So we have technically still Demon Slayer always almost each year or maybe twice a year. And then would take roughly 1.5 years to come to tell the whole final arc of Demon Slayer. I think this would be really good. I think that would be the best scenario they could do. 36 episodes or even less, maybe 30 episodes. They could do it, or maybe make it manga or episode special, where maybe sometimes they have episodes that's 1 hour long, 40 minutes. That would be good if they had if they show every season, every two seasons or every 3 seasons, so we have at least Demon Slayer each year around, so it's not really forgotten. Not like Demon Slayer movie trilogy, so we had one movie, 1 year another movie, again. I don't think they will do each year release one movie. I don't think so. Even if that would be the case, it would take 3 years instead of what I've said, 1.5 years. The only other way how they could avoid many of these things would be do it similar to Black Clover. What Black Clover did was giving people the opportunity to watch the movie, the Black Clover movie, in cinema, right? This day of the release in cinema, and also day of the release online watch on Netflix. So people were able to experience the Black Clover movie in the cinema, and also at the same time at home if they can't go to the cinema or particular reason, watch on Netflix. And that was a good strategy, and also it was very successful. The Black Clover movie was really successful. Also the idea, if you have the opportunity to watch it in your local cinema, then yeah, watch it in your local cinema, and then most of the other problems I talked about would be negated. Example, because you could, if you have the chance, watch in local cinema or stream it directly, so there won't be any delays. You can enjoy the movie at the same time like the Japanese people and other people in other countries, so everything would be the same like if we would have watched the anime, because it comes at the same time basically, only for anime, only for the people in Japan that 1 hour before everyone else in the world. Yeah, if they would like do like probably like Demon Slayer and like Black Clover, and then probably will also take 1 year out, and then every 2 years would come another movie, so it would take 5 years potentially, or depending how they do it. I don't think personally it would take what they will do, release each movie 1 year. I don't think so, depending how they want to animate a movie. So it's going probably also it's going to find artists who probably want to go full out, because Demon Slayer is the biggest for the biggest ID. So yes, that's probably what I think they will do. Like I said, the only option I think personally would be best would be an anime series with 36 episodes, or just in general an anime series, or do like Black Clover, release at the same time. And yeah, I think this is really the best option. If they don't, then I think that probably we have to wait every 2 years for a movie, and momentum would be kind of ruined, and everybody after the first movie want to read the manga, and I think it would drop the momentum for not for Black Clover, for the Demon Slayer community, because everybody has read the manga, so they don't want to necessarily wait for the movie anymore, right? And so the amount of people who would have watched the first movie are probably not maybe watching the other movies directly, or maybe way later when everything comes all together. But yeah, that was my opinion. Please write down in the comment section what do you think, how the movie turns out, and what do you think they should do. Because I like I mentioned, this video is almost like 20 minutes, my opinion about it, and I feel like I really wish it's just a rumor and it's false, and this video is then unnecessary. But if it isn't, then we have to see how it's going to be. Let your light shine bright. This is it for the video. Yeah, well, part the like button if you enjoyed this, share to all your friends, write down your opinion in the comment section below, and yeah, let your light shine bright, and life is showtime. Peace.